Ah, the countryside, where the most humble people live. Surely we're not going to run into anything crazy, right?
My name is Nathaniel. I'm 27 years old. And I'm in a serious relationship with my car.
And I gotta remember, this is a TLC show, so... yeah, so I guess we're going to go react to this now, okay? Great.
Nathaniel is in a committed relationship with a car that he's named Chase. He met Chase in a resale lot about 5 years ago.
Now, there's a lot of people out there who love their cars. I mean, personally, I ain't much of a car guy. I mean, if you know, you know. But that being said, though, to the extent that this guy loves his car,
Love you, baby. Say it was love at first sight.
this man's getting more action than I am. But then again, he's making out with a car.
Nathaniel's obsession first developed as a teenager when he would build model cars.
See, now I'm kind of getting a little worried, man. Since I was little, I was obsessed with building Legos. Does that mean that I should fall in love with a Lego too?
I find this part of him the most sexy just because of the subtle lines and curves. I'll give him a kiss here and just kind of caress him down the side.
You know what's crazy? Before I started filming this video, I told my dad what I'd be reacting to. And he told me how there's this one lady who married the Eiffel Tower. And, I mean, that's crazy because, you know, like, these are, like, inanimate objects, you know? Like...
The favorite date would be going to the lookout area. Just lean against him a little and just be with him mainly. Love you.
I don't mean to be explicit here, but does this man have sex with his car? Does he actually...
Times when we get sexual.
Does that feel good? You're a handsome man. Love you, baby.
What we do the most often is I like to lean over his fender and across his hood and do little things like that and kind of press up against him. One of his more bold positions is for me to be underneath him. He really likes that. It's very special to make love to Chase.
I am worried for my friend.
Good night, baby.
Love you.
Nathaniel has decided to reveal everything to his father.
Can't imagine how the conversation's gonna go. He's gonna be like, "Hey, Dad, I like to fuck with cars." "Oh, great, son. I love to work with cars too." No, Dad. I don't mean like I like to fuck with cars. I mean I like to fuck cars.
I'm in an intimate relationship with Chase, sexually and emotionally.
You're in an intimate relationship with your car.
Yes.
And sexually with your car.
Yes.
It's your car.
Yes.
How does that work?
Say it was love at first sight. And it involves masturbating as well. And it involves masturbating as well.
Okay. Like right now, does this turn you on?
Yes.
Ever thought about seeing somebody? I mean, and I don't mean that in a mean way, but you think about it? I mean,
Yeah, I'd be okay with that as long as it's not to change me.
Worried how his unusual romance will affect his life, and convinced Nathaniel to see a therapist.
Damn. He went to therapy. You gotta respect it. I mean, he's not willing to change, but he's willing to talk about it, and you gotta give him his props. That's more than what other people can do.
There's essentially heterosexual and homosexual, and then there's what we call a objectum sexual, that people have a desire for relationships with objects in the same way that some people have relationships with a man or a woman.
Yeah.
Let me just say this on a serious note. Stuff like that, certain kinks and all that stuff. I mean, don't get me wrong. We all have our interests. We all have our kinks. I mean, you know. But to that extent, it's a little too much. And I think with stuff like that, it's about mental health, and we need to support people who deal with that type of stuff. I mean, come on, a car, he needs help, and it's just sad, to see something like that,
My name's Nathaniel. I live in a small rural town in Texas. And when you last saw me a decade ago, I was in an intimate relationship with my car Chase. Morning, baby.
Man's still in love with his car after so many years. That's commitment right there. That's more than some of you men and women out there. You know who you are. That's commitment right there. I don't care if he's stuck in a car. You gotta give him his props for being loyal. Dude, he got dirty during the routine check. Something happened and poof. How does it happen? Wait, how does it happen in a routine checkup? Did he just try to back up and whoosh, lost control or some shit? I thought you were taking care of your car, Nathaniel. What happened? Or was this a plot to, Are you trying to switch up?
So this is where I keep a lot of Chase's mementos. The bedroom is just a special place, and I felt like that was the perfect place for him, and nice to have him close to me.
Nah, man. He's got all the memorabilia from Chase. You gotta be kidding me. He's got the bed frame, the bed sheets. Props to you, man. That's loyalty right there. Even if it's a fucking car, it's loyalty.
You look back and you just don't realize the things you take for granted until it's too late. And so
I guess that therapy really didn't help, huh? Man's crying over his car, like dead ass crying for his car.
But I moved on. I was looking for new vehicles and found my baby girl online. Pretty girl. I love Lex with all my heart. Thank you for all you do for me.
This was all a scheme to switch up. You were tired of that car. You're tired of Chase. You murdered Chase to go fuck with another car. It's a she now. So my man's bicartial. Bicartial. That's what we're gonna call it now. Bicartial. In the end of the day, love is love. But don't fuck with objects. Don't listen. Cars are meant to be ridden on. I mean, you know what? I'm speechless now. Man, he's just a fucking weirdo. Just don't be like him, I guess.